Accountability is the obligation to take responsibility for your actions with clarity and transparency, and the willingness to report honestly and justify your performance happily. Straight standing on business, what that'll be, a real boss type move, actually, rather than shifting blame magically. When you accept responsibility for the consequences of your actions, words, and decisions as a leader, not only must you exemplify the standard of personal accountability you expect in others, but you must be the one to hold your employees accountable. For example, if they miss a deadline or step out of line, you have to be there to help them run the line. If they went wrong, and prompt them to put a plan together to prevent it from happening again, that would be better. While this can seem intimidating, accountability in the workplace is not something leaders can avoid forever. It is not only what we do, but also what we do not do, for which we are accountable. That part is true. Accountability is the obligation to take responsibility for your actions with hand transparency, and the willingness to report honestly and justify your performance happily. Straight standing on business, what that'll be, a real boss type move, actually, rather than shifting blame magically. Exhibiting accountability over time is a gateway to what? When we see someone acting with accountability, we gain trust. And if you're going to be a leader, you're not going to please everybody. You have to hold people accountable, even if you have a moment of being uncomfortable in the lobby. When we fail to set boundaries and hold people accountable, we feel used and mistreated. And that's when we turn up and things get heated. Yeah, accountability is the obligation to take responsibility for your actions with hand transparency, and the willingness to report honestly and justify your performance happily. Straight standing on business, what that'll be, a real boss type move, actually, rather than shifting blame magically. Yeah, accountability is the obligation to take responsibility for your actions with hand transparency, and the willingness to report honestly and justify your performance happily. Straight standing on business, what that'll be, a real boss type move, actually, rather than shifting blame magically.